basic, please turn with me to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 23 to 33. We'll take a break from our Sermon on the Mount series to focus on the Lord's Supper. I told some folks already that I at least like to preach on the Lord's Supper once a year, and so I thought I'd do that today. Hopefully my throat will last to get through the sermon today. I was a little excited last night and might have woke up a grandchild a time or two with my screaming during the Georgia victory over Texas. I know that many of you thought of me and pulled for Georgia last night because of me. And then there were some of you that pulled for Texas because of a stupid actor. But that's neither here nor there, Pat. And we're not going to let that come between us, Pat, okay? And don't mess with me, Pat. I call people out. And great victories by both Clemson and South Carolina yesterday. All right, good. All right. I'm going to eventually work through the passage. I'm going to read it as I come to the verses. And so just hang on with me and we'll get to these verses and work through it section by section as we come to it. You need to pardon for just a moment because I forgot to turn on my watch so I can know what time it is so I can make sure we kind of get out on time, and so I apologize, and I don't know what in the world I'm doing here. There, I found it. Old men in technology is not always a good thing, but we got there. Now I know what time it is, and I don't need you to wave your watches at me when you think I've gone too long or anything this morning. I usually do that right as the service before it starts, and I forgot today. I apologize. Which leads me into what I want to begin with, forgetting. See, I forgot to do that this morning, and I know that I needed to do it, but I forgot to do it. As the older I get, I find that I'm forgetting more and more things. I forget names. I know that some of you think that I do pretty good at remembering names, but I have to write myself notes, and there was a day and time when I could just know everybody's name and all that stuff, and it just doesn't come like it used to, and so I can forget things. I don't know about you, but at my age, I go to the refrigerator, and I can't sometimes remember if I was there to put something in or take something out. And I go to the pantry, and I look in there, and I can't remember what I went there for, so I go sit down so then I can remember after I go sit down. And maybe some of you can understand that, maybe some of you can't. If the ones of you that can't understand that yet, you will one day, but you won't remember that I warned you about it, that it's coming. Technology has changed the way I do a lot of things, and